Hello. Welcome to our next Mindful Momentum Moment. It's Wednesday, and I try to check in midweek to help give you a little boost in your momentum and possibly your motivation. And today's topic, we're talking about flexibility, which is a great topic for midweek because how many of us start our week with a plan and an idea for how our week is going to go, and then all of a sudden, life happens. Someone's sick in your family, you're sick, there's a snow day, there's an ice storm, which a lot of us are relating to lately. We had a cold weather day and school was closed last Friday. And so you get midweek and you feel defeated already or frustrated because things aren't going your way. So, flexibility, it can be a superpower. I used to tell myself that I had to follow the plan to be successful. I had to follow the plan because it made me look more responsible or respected, or I was sticking to my word. And so I felt like I couldn't be flexible because that was a sign of weakness. And here's the mindset shift for you that not only is a mindset shift, but I'm going to show you a practical application today. Flexibility can be a superpower. Flexibility can actually be a strength. Flexibility can allow you to evolve and adapt and take in new experience and knowledge and apply it. It's not a weakness, it's actually a strength. So, this can look so many different ways. I have lots of examples, but I'm going to choose just one today for this little mindful momentum moment. And that's related to my planner and journal that I've created. The mindful momentum pages, you've probably seen me share. It's part of the mindful momentum box, what you get each month. And the way that I originally designed it, one of the pages that comes up in our weekly planning is the to-do list. And it has a box for each day of the week. The original intention behind that is a lot of the clients that I work with in my coaching practice come to me feeling like they're not doing enough. And one part of that challenge is that our brains don't give us credit for what we're doing. We get to the end of our day or the end of our week and we feel like we haven't accomplished enough. And so one way that I retrained or rewired or both my brain is to jot down a to-do list. So what is a to-do list? No, it's not a typo. It's not a to-do list. It's a ta-da list. I did not come up with it. I've heard it a few places. I don't remember the original source. So I'm not taking credit for it, but it is a tool that I've used and applied here. And really, it's just a list of things that you've accomplished, you've done, you're proud of. And it's not intended to be an all-inclusive list or comprehensive list of every single thing you did. But anytime my brain told me I didn't do enough or I didn't get enough done or I felt something similar, I would take out my pages and I would start just writing down, what did I do today? It was just a way to show my brain. I'm a very visual learner. And so I could see on paper, like, no, I went on a walk. I took the dog for a walk. I got the kids ready for school. I cooked breakfast. I made a smoothie. I did the dishes. Da, da, da. And then I'd get to my business and I would write out all those things. I did mindful momentum moment. I wrote an email. I posted on Instagram. And it just allowed me for several months to retrain my brain to see, like, holy cow, I actually do a lot. And I started giving myself more credit. And that impacted my feelings, which impacted my mood and what I was doing throughout the day. Great. That was the intent when I designed this and how I work with it with clients. But here's the thing. I've recently, sorry, the sweater is like choking me, it feels like. I've recently gotten to a place where that felt more like a chore, like something that wasn't benefiting me anymore. My brain was already seeing all that I was doing, and I'm giving myself this credit. I'm feeling proud of what I'm accomplishing. And I don't like keeping blank pages in my journal. I'm working on that too. But one way I decided to be flexible was to repurpose that section. So I'm going to share my screen. And here's the same section. This is the current week. This is what I did this week. I started just doing this last week. So this is only week 2 of trying this. And so instead of a to-do list, I realized I could use this space to write down quotes. I'm constantly screenshotting quotes and affirmations and related things that inspire me in the moment when I'm on social media. And I screenshot it, and the intent is that I'm going to look back at it. I'm going to make it my wallpaper or something. And it never happens. I rarely look back at them, even though I really want to. So I had this idea to find 7 quotes in my photo, what's it called? My camera roll, and write 7 of them down. I can do it all in one sitting. I can do a couple each day, 1 a day, it doesn't matter. But I had fun because I was able to use some color and make it fun and pretty and use some washi tape. And now, this is my actual planner page. I keep it open, just like you see here. This is designed to lay flat. It's open next to me, and every day I can check in with these quotes. I took a screenshot of them because I wanted them to inspire me and to remind me of what I believe in, what's important to me. And so this is my visual, easy to access reminder. And it allowed me to be flexible. I'm repurposing this tool, which is the planner and journal, in a way that now benefits me. Okay, it doesn't mean I have to scrap my whole mindful momentum page layout. I can just easily put some washi tape over the top and repurpose this section. So, how can flexibility be your superpower? What is something that you're telling yourself you have to follow through on that's no longer serving you? Can you give yourself permission to adapt, change, be flexible, repurpose? We don't have to do things the same way all the time if it's not benefiting us. Doesn't mean anything about you as a person. I am still following through. I'm still using my mindful momentum pages to intentionally plan my week, to fit in bite-sized journaling opportunities throughout my week so that I can create this mindful momentum in my life. It feels fun. It feels flexible. It doesn't feel pressure, or I don't feel pressure, I should say. And so, how can you use a similar strategy in your life, however you're planning? If you're a Mindful Momentum Box member, this is an idea. It could be the to-do list that you repurpose. It could be another section. I would love to hear from you. Share different ways that you're being flexible in your own planning system, whatever you're using. I would love to hear what's working for you, because we learn from example, or at least I do. A lot of us do. We like to see what's working for other people. Doesn't mean we have to do it the same exact way, but it can inspire us. It can lead us to have some new ideas and how we best support ourselves. So that's my question to you. Where in your life are you using flexibility as your superpower, or where do you want to test that out? And if you have ideas, share them here with us. I'm cheering you on. I would love to celebrate you. And if you need anything else, have any other questions, just reach out. Put it in the comments, send me a direct message. You can also email me, hello@rebeccalara.com. And I'll see you back here next week for our next Mindful Momentum Moment. All right, have a great week.